beautiful cure for cancer. No harm to the body, no hair loss, no drugs. May 2009, I was diagnosed with liver cancer at a university hospital, and I was told I only had 3 months to live. Most of the cancer was already in the blood system, and even if I had surgery and underwent chemotherapy, I had just over a year. It was quite unbelievable. I was diagnosed with acute pneumonia 2 months ago and had been prescribed some medication. But a malignant tumor the size of a golf ball suddenly appeared in my liver. It wasn't there on scans 2 months ago. It was identified as a serous carcinoma that was spreading quickly. In complete disbelief, thinking this had to be some kind of mistake, I went to 6 other university hospitals, but I was given the same diagnosis of 3 to 6 months to live at every single appointment. With just 3 to 6 months to live, I couldn't decide how I wanted to spend the rest of my time, or what I wanted to do. I could have surgery, and that would give me 1 year to live. I could have no surgery, and that would give me, 3 months? I couldn't even decide between these two simple options. I decided to quit my job in Tokyo and stay with my parents in Atami. On the day I was moving, from a pile of books on the bookshelf, a book fell on my head. It was called The No Food Diet, Tabenai Kenkou by Dr. Yumi Ishihara. I remembered I was given this book 5 years ago. Someone had apparently been cured of pancreatic cancer by this doctor. I sat down and was immediately absorbed into the book. I was astonished. I had goosebumps all over my body. There were testimonies of patients who had been cured not only of cancer, but many other illnesses because of this doctor. This was cured. That was cured. I decided I wanted to see Dr. Ishihara. After a couple of days of searching for his contact details, I called his clinic. I was shocked. I was told I needed to wait 3.5 years to book an appointment. I only had 3 months left. I wouldn't make it in time, but still, I wanted to see the doctor. I decided to search for other people who knew the doctor, and through the person who had given me the book, I found out the doctor had a medical clinic in Izu. I called them and was told the waiting period was only 6 weeks. It seemed I would somehow make it in time. Until my appointment at the medical clinic, I had 6 weeks of time. So, I decided to start on the diet written in the book. I had an apple carrot juice for breakfast, buckwheat noodles for lunch, and Japanese food for dinner. And I could have as much ginger tea as I liked. I lost so much weight that I was only 37 kilograms, and the doctors told me to have some bananas or yogurt. But Dr. Ishihara said in his book that if I don't want to eat, I don't need to. The Dr. Ishihara method: apple carrot juice in the morning, buckwheat noodles for lunch, brown rice and miso soup for dinner, and as much ginger tea as you want. I continued this diet for 1 month. I was vomiting and having diarrhea non-stop until, it just eventually stopped. And my dizziness had stopped as well. Finally, the day to check into the clinic had come. My appointment with Dr. Ishihara. You will be cured. Tears started to well and trickle down my face. I bowed. Please, help me be cured of cancer. I'm very grateful for your help. What on earth are you saying? You caused the cancer, so you are going to fix it. I can't fix it for you. I'm going to fix it, but I have terminal cancer. Yes, you will fix it. Check your body temperature. It was 35.1 degrees Celsius, even though it was already 1 p.m. This low body temperature is causing your cancer. Low body temperature causes cancer? Cancer is caused by unusually low body temperature and also by contaminated blood. Two factors cause unhealthy blood. 1. Low body temperature, and 2. Overeating. Cancer is the final method the body uses to purify its blood. And as it is a mechanism used to purify your blood, you don't need to be scared. On the contrary, you have low body temperature, so increase your body temperature. You are overeating, so have no food. Then your blood will be purified, and your cancer will be cured. We'll stop all medication from today, since your medication will lower your body temperature and put impure substances in your blood, and put a burden on your liver. During your stay at the clinic, you continue drinking juice only. Anti-inflammatory analgesic, 12 tablets. Antidepressant, 3 tablets. Gastrointestinal drugs, 1 tablet. Sleeping pills, 1 tablet. If you can't sleep, simply stay awake. My menu at the clinic: 8 a.m., 3 cups of juice. 10 a.m., 1 bowl of miso soup without solids. 12 p.m., 3 cups of juice. 3 p.m., 1 cup of ginger tea. 5:45 p.m., 3 cups of juice again. Day 1, body aches all over. I stopped taking painkillers. Day 2, body aches all over. Lots of urination. I was clenching my teeth in agony. One of my cerebric molars chipped. Day 3, body aches all over. I had diarrhea and loose stool that was brown. Day 4 to 7, body aches still, but my diarrhea and loose stool had turned yellow. Day 9, I started taking strolls and a bath. You start exercising from today. The cholesterol in your blood has been removed, so now there's no risk of vein blockage. Day 11, I resumed eating food. On the day I checked out, the tumor markers in my blood went from 1,000 to just 60. My body weight increased from 37 to 41 kilograms. My body temperature in the morning increased by 1 degree from 34 to 35. Fashion to keep warm at home. This is my standard all-year outfit. 2 stomach warmers, 1 cotton and silk, and 1 made of wool. 2 leg warmers made of cotton and silk, 1 long size and 1 regular size. 6 warming pads that are called hokkaro in Japanese. Leggings for snow and mountaineering. My socks were made of silk and wool and cotton. And of course, I had more clothes during winter. I had a down vest and down pants for mountaineering. I had sheepskin slippers and down booties. The symptoms of detox and toxins being discharged continued for 3 months after returning home. I had oily skin all over my body. I had slippery palms and an oily scalp that was still oily after washing my hair 5 times. The toxins and bodily fats in my body were not broken down due to the liver cancer. A film of rainbow-colored oil floated to the top of my bath water. I spent long hours in the toilet. The toilet door was left open. I was sleeping beside the toilet, and I was using toilet paper as a cushion. My steatorrhea continued. The black melena had a strong odor that stung the eyes. I even found 2 mosquitoes dead in the toilet. Lots and lots of urination. Where was all this fluid coming from? It was red, it was white, there was yellow-green, there was brown. I had to go to the toilet the entire time. In fact, I went straight to the toilet after every cup of ginger tea. The smell was terrible. It felt like someone else was in the room. Taking my clothes off for the bath, I almost fainted at the bad stench from my t-shirt. The smell, it was me. My body odor had a smell like wet cloth. I had scores of sores on my back. There were red sores, there were yellow, oily sores. Squeezing them gave off this terrible smell, and yellow sticky pus came out of them. That eventually became yellow stains on my t-shirts and singlets. It didn't come off after washing, so I just threw them away. After 3 months, the cancer in my blood was completely gone. 90% of my impurities were discharged from the kidneys. The remaining 10% was released from the lungs. Four months after leaving the clinic at the end of December, I contracted influenza, bronchitis, pneumonia. My highest temperature was 41 degrees. I could see the stairway to heaven. Glad to hear it. Do not use antipyretic drugs. Your body is heating up to kill off the cancer itself. I took the doctor's advice and continued monthly checkups at the hospital. On the 3rd month, all the cancer in the blood was gone. Instead of monthly checkups, I started going back every 3 months instead. There's a tumor the size of a golf ball on the CAT scan, but maybe it wasn't a malignant tumor. It's okay. Your blood has been purified. The tumor on the CAT scan will carbonize or calcify and drain out of the body. By the 6th month, my morning body temperature was 36 degrees. The blood test at the hospital showed everything was normal, besides my white blood cells and cholesterol levels. By the 10th month, the golf-sized tumor was just a ring. 1 year later, my morning body temperature was 36.5 degrees. I had a strained back twice every month. I had trouble with back pains and acute abdominal pains. Your bones aren't disjointed, but your internal organs are swollen and pressuring your bones. Make sure you warm your body properly. I was stuck in the toilet again for 3 days. My stool with black dots continued. My stomach hurt as if it was being scraped from the inside. By the 13th month, when I did my hospital CAT scan again, the tumor that was in the shape of a ring became a ball of capillaries. Whoa, this is new. We must examine this. My tumor had turned into a ball of capillary vessels. My cancer had been completely cured in just 13 months. Well done. Your cancer is completely cured. The cancer dissolves cells and veins. That's why medication cannot be used to treat cancer. and we must directly treat it with radiation or anti-cancer drugs. Your cancer tissue is now forming new veins and healthy tissues. Congratulations. I had my checkup at a hospital. 16 months later, my cancer had completely been cured. And that was how I was completely cured of liver cancer, without having any operations, any anti-cancer drugs, any radiotherapy. Apple carrot juice, ginger tea, my belly warmers, my warming pads, leg warmers, my baths. Did these cure my cancer? No, they didn't. My healing power did. The apple carrot juice, the ginger tea, belly warmers, they all raised my body temperature. But by doing so, my self-immunity level rose, and my healing powers were strengthened. Cancer cells like low body temperatures. If your body temperature is below 35.1 degrees, it becomes a place where cancer spreads. But cancer cells have a weakness as well. It does not like high body temperatures. When your body temperature is above 39.1 degrees, the cancer cells die. Since I had no surgery, my body wasn't harmed. I did not lose any hair. There was no fear of side effects. You only need to raise your morning body temperature to 36.5 degrees and maintain it. The cancer will then not spread. It will not progress. It will not reoccur. There is such a beautiful cure for cancer. Only you can fix the cancer you caused. You have the power to heal. Your body wants to heal as well. Do take good care of your body.